11 of the most talented doll photographers have been selected from all over Dollstagram. Each week they'll be given a theme, have to make photos for that theme, and then score each other's photos. Each week, one doll will be eliminated from the competition, while the winner will receive immunity for the next round. Welcome to TheSm0lStar. I'm Ariana King, and let's get into it. This week, our theme was headshot. When done right, the headshot will show off the photographer's technical skills and artistic vision, but without the right concept, could end up uninteresting and lackluster. Our first competitor is Billy from @wonderful_AGs.
Hey, I'm Billy, I'm 17, and I'm an American Girl doll. My style of photography, I'm not really sure. I guess it's just like mainly portraits and just like lots of fun pop colors. But I also love to do like creative photography photos and just like get weird with poses and angles. So it really just depends on what I'm going for. I auditioned because I just wanted to do something fun, do something new. I've never really done anything like this before, so I thought I want to jump out at it, so I did, and here I am. I just hope to maybe make some friends, and also I love to be challenged. That's how I grow, so I just want to maybe learn some things that I didn't know I could do before, and just have fun with it. So yeah, I'm excited.
Billy, I really liked your headshot. The color scheme is very well thought out and the composition draws a lot of attention to the eyes. However, I wish the photo was a little more unique, like a different pose going on or a more interesting background. It also looks to me like the lighting is coming from the side, which isn't horrible, but I think lighting in front would have made it much more aesthetically pleasing. Overall, this is a very clean headshot and very well done. Second up is 𝔩𝔲𝔲.
Hi, my name is 𝔩𝔲𝔲. I'm a Barbie fashionista, number 1 of 5. My photo style is very inspired by old portraiture and old street photography. Some of my favorite, are Mike Farmer. I watched this documentary on him, and he just had this way of capturing the raw essence of a human, you know? And I also really am a fan of Diane Arbus. I think she's a really cool chick. Her portraiture is iconic. Nowadays, this isn't trying to be shady, nowadays anybody can do photography, but not anybody can be a photographer, you know? So I just look back on old-timey photographers for inspiration because they're really just awesome. I auditioned because I decided, you know what, why not? There's not many doll competitions, and even with the doll competitions there are that I'm aware of, they're very, how do you say it, specific with what they're looking for. It's either only 18-inch dolls, which, you know, I'm not an 18-inch doll. What I hope to get out of all of this is just connecting with people around my age through photography and art, because I haven't really had that. I'm a senior in high school, and I had my last photography class. And of course, coronavirus was like, no, JK, so I never really got to connect with those kids in my class. Anyways, thank you.
Aloha, I love this photo. I think the idea of posing in the drink was so unique and made the photo so different and interesting. The color scheme is very nice and the angle is great. The dark natural lighting adds to the photo a lot. The only thing I wish was different is if it was a little cleaner in a few spots. 100% this would have been a perfect photo if the theme had not been headshot, as everything was a little distracting from the doll, but overall, this is immaculate. Third is Gabriella of @AGDolls.tacos.
Hey guys, I'm Gabriella McBride, and I'm one of the competitors for Season 1 of TheSm0lStar. I'm an American Girl doll, and as most of you remember, I was Girl of the Year for 2017. My style of photography is mainly outdoor and landscape, but I also do enjoy portrait photography. I auditioned for this competition for a few reasons, one of them being that I did audition for AGSM, but I unfortunately did not make it in. When I heard about this competition, I thought it would be nice to audition to see if I could get in, and I did. Another reason why I auditioned is because I've been watching Small-Dolls videos for years, and I thought it would be so cool to be in their competition. What I hope to get out of this is just to become a better photographer and to be able to get helpful critiques from everyone. Thank you so much, Small Dolls, for choosing me to be one of the contestants, and good luck to everyone in the competition. So good luck everyone, and I can't wait to be in this competition. Bye!
Gabriella, this photo is very cute, the lighting is good, and the flowers in different locations all over the photo add a lot of visual interest. However, all the little details may take away from the focus on the doll. At least for me, when I first saw this, I immediately noticed all the flowers and then the doll. While normally that isn't a bad thing, since this is a headshot, I wish the focus would have been more on the face instead of all the other elements. But this is still a cute photo. Fourth, we have London, who you'll know from @SugarPlumFairyDolls.
I'm London, and I'm an American Girl doll, and I'm so excited to be a part of this. Now, you're probably wondering what my style of photography is, and I really love having kind of bright photos and darker photos, but they all kind of have this kind of like these dark undertones. I like to have them look a little magical too. I just kind of like to imagine that I'm in this kind of magical world, and my photos kind of just help me see that. It's my little happy place, you know? I auditioned for this competition because I knew it would help me improve my photography, because everyone here is so talented, and I really just want to like get good feedback on what I can do to improve, and Teddy's aesthetic is just amazing, so I made it. And I also just want to see, I guess, like maybe I will make some doll friends. I love getting better, and sometimes I can get a little competitive, I'm not gonna lie. But that's just me as a doll. That's just how I am. I'm just a little competitive sometimes. But I really believe that it's not all about winning, even though sometimes I think it is. What I hope to get out of this competition is, I guess, maybe more recognition for photography, but also becoming a better photographer and model, because I'm in the photos. Like I said before, and I think just kind of discovering new photographers and accounts maybe to follow or something. And this is just kind of what I love to do. I love modeling, and I think that it's a very fun experience. So yeah, that's me.
London, I love this headshot a lot. I think the super dark background against the doll's pale skin adds great contrast. The blurry objects in front really help frame the doll's face too. The colors are gorgeous, and the super different values all over the photo add a lot of visual interest. The only negative thing I can think of is that, it looks edited. While editing, of course, is not a bad thing, the photo looks a little obviously filtered. However, if I'm being honest, I don't think that really took away from the overall aesthetic. In the end, this photo is super captivating and well done. Next up is Luna of @SummerDolls58, who evidently does not need an introduction, so let's dive straight into her photo for this week. This is a very cute photo, Luna. I love the radial blur on the background, and the composition is nice. However, I wish the doll was looking into the lens. It would have made the photo much more captivating and interesting. I also wish the photo had more of a distinct color scheme and aesthetic. It looks a little bland, but honestly, I really like it. It's cute, and the simplicity helps draw attention to the doll. 6th is Marlowe from @AlleyCatLovesAG.
Hello, my name is Marlowe Ross, and I'm from the 𝔩𝔮𝔲𝔦𝔭 family. I am a Girl of the Year 2020 Joss doll. My photography style is usually very simple with a nice background and focusing on all the little details and having a crisp photo. I also like to use fairy lights and bokeh a lot in my photos. I decided to audition for this competition because after winning AGSM Cycle 5 with my sister Naya, we kind of felt like our photos have been very boring and similar, and we just wanted to get back into a competition where we have prompts, and the whole competitive vibe of the competition motivates us to do better and do the best photos that we can to stand out amongst a crowd and just be happy with our photography and seeing how much we've improved throughout the duration of the competition. Similar to what I just said, what I hope to get out of this competition is improving my photography, challenging myself to be more creative and versatile with my photos, and just create photos that I'm really proud of, and also maybe make new friends with some of the contestants. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about me, so I'm Marlowe and I'm the 15th doll in the 𝔩𝔮𝔲𝔦𝔭 family. I was purchased January 1st, 2020. My personality is very laid back, beachy. I love the beach, I love surfing, I love nice cool ocean tones, and I also do love fashion and looking cute, but it has to be comfortable. A fun fact about me is that I'm deaf in one ear, so I have this cool little hearing aid. I'm Marlowe, and don't forget to root for me to be your next small star.
Marlowe, this is a nice photo. It's very clean and clear, and the technical ability is undeniably there. The lighting is immaculate, and the clean background helps draw attention towards the doll, but for this photo, I would have a lot of the same criticisms that I had for Luna's. I wish there was more of a distinct aesthetic and differentiating values. I think with more contrast and cohesive colors, this photo would have been much better, but I still think it's very well made. 7th is Riley Jude of @WorldwideDolls.
Hi, my name is Riley Jude Murphy. I'm really excited to be here. I'm an American Girl Lindsay doll from 2001. My mom says that I came from some place called Mercari, but I haven't been able to find that on any of my maps. Well, anyway, when I first moved to my new town this year, I was super nervous. Before my parents got divorced, I'd lived in the same place for my whole life. It was really hard to start at a new school in the middle of the year, especially since it seemed like everybody else already had a bunch of friends. I first started taking photos for my school yearbook. It seemed like a really good way to find some people who might like the same things I do. It turned out that I was right. I met some of my best friends while I was working on the yearbook this year. I really love taking photos of my friends and family and I doing the things that we love to do. For me, that's drawing or going on adventures. I also really love color. Maybe a little too much sometimes. I just feel like everything should be exciting. Do you know what I mean? One of my favorite things to do in my free time is to go roller skating with my dog, Sprocket. He loves to go for a walk, but I could never keep up with him before I got these roller skates. I also love to play the saxophone, too, which is a lot of fun, even if I'm not very good at it. I auditioned for this competition because I just want to get better at taking photos. I'm really excited to see what kinds of things my fellow contestants come up with, and no matter what happens, I know it'll be a lot of fun. I do want to wish good luck to everyone, and I hope that everybody has a great time.
Riley, I love this photo. The butterflies really bring out the blue in the eyes and overall give the photo such like a whimsical energy. Here I think the indirect lighting helps make the photo seem much more natural and effortless, which is good. I love the little glow on the side of the doll and the dark background. Overall, super captivating and super cute and super amazing. 8th, we have Sage, who you'll find at @AGCamCrush.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to my home. I'm Sage, the newest competitor of this awesome photo contest that I was just accepted into. I am so excited for this first season, and I can't wait to see everybody else's photos. But first, let's clear some things up. My favorite type of photography is probably doing portraits. All those close-ups of the dolls, they look so smooth and nice. But there are so many different styles of photography that there's so many to pick from. I also really love to take my photos outside. I wish I could be outside right now, but the weather's kind of dreary over here. But when I'm outside, it's amazing. There are so many places to take photos around where I live. Another thing I want to talk about is why I entered this photo competition. Photo competitions and other things on YouTube and Instagram can put myself out there on these different platforms, and I can't wait to share my photos and get myself out there. There are so many great photographers, and I want to be just like one of them. And that's why I'm here, because I want to learn and get new opportunities. Whether I win or lose, I can't wait to see what happens. Thanks, and peace out.
Sage, this is a super cute photo. I love how the background matches her eyes and the composition is great, but the lighting is really throwing me off. While experimenting with different lightings can create great results, directly overhead lighting is notoriously unflattering. I think the photo would be so much better if the lighting was coming from the front, but overall, it's nicely set up. Our ninth competitor is Tidda of @TheSm0lStar.
Hey, the name's Tidda. So, to get to know me, I'm really, honestly timeless. My head is from 2002, Beach Party Jade. Same screening as first edition Jade, so I originally thought that was me when I was trying to figure out who I am. I'm on a 2018 Chloe body. This girl's really been through a lot. Back in 2002, I was rooted with long straight hair and straight across bangs. And then in March 2019, my hair was cut off to be rerouted with white yarn. That hair got cut off once I began my modeling career in Brat's Next Top Model. Ditched the hair in favor of this white buzz cut. For describing my style, it's really ever evolving to adapt with wherever scenario I'm put in. I've been through a lot of different challenges and situations that I can't see myself really ever being in outside of a competition, but I'm about to be going to Brat's Coachella this week for Brat's Project Runway, and I'm going to continue to adapt. That's exactly why I joined this competitions, to push myself to do new things, make all of my own clothes with thrifted fabric from shirts I find at Goodwill, and I can use that to my advantage to adapt to any challenge that might come my way. What I'm really hoping to get out of the TheSm0lStar competition is growing all around as, an artist, creating my clothing, my photography, and my editing, my makeup, as well as my hair. But, I'm willing to do what it takes to put myself out there and grow. So I'm really happy to have this opportunity.
Tidda, this is such a great photo. The makeup is very well done and the outfit only highlights it. I'm assuming this background was edited in and you did an amazing job doing that. It looks so seamless. However, I personally would have chosen a different background, maybe a gold one that would tie it all together. It just feels like the white paper kind of butterflies aren't really doing anything for the photo. The pose is also such a great element. Overall, nice color scheme, nice pose, and nice fit. Nearing the end is Spinelli of @Dolls_are_my_middle_name.
Hello everyone, my name is Spinelli. I am Girl of the Year for 2020, which I am a Joss doll, but I was eye swapped and I now have hazel eyes, dark hazel eyes. I would consider my style of photography as creative photography and outdoor photography. I do mostly outdoor photos, but I try to spice them up from time to time with editing, which is sometimes I do more simple, but sometimes I go a little bit more extravagant. I make sure my editing is crisp and is as professional as it can be. I really enjoy editing, especially when I get to see the end product and I get to see all of my hard work that went into the photo and see if my work paid off. Although things don't always turn out right, I can always learn from my mistakes and see what I can do next time to make my photos better. I always try to make my photos as good as they can be, and hopefully they are good enough to win. I try to stay positive with my photos and not beat myself up if they don't always turn out exactly as I plan them to be. Photography is a big part of who I am, and it makes being creative easy and really helps me express my thoughts and visions and ideas. I joined this competition because I really enjoy editing photos, and I really love photography and just doing all things creative. I think this contest will push me creatively, and I think that themes every week will really help me think outside the box and motivate me to be more creative as I take time to think about the theme and apply my photography skills to create the best photo possible. I joined because I think competitions are really fun and are such a good way to take part in the AGIG and AGTube community.
Spinelli, this is such a cute concept. The colors are so vibrant and the aesthetic is so nice. The attention to detail is amazing. I love that you matched the pink in her shirt to the butterflies. The concept is so pretty, and it actually doesn't really bother me that she's not looking into the camera, but the background is very low res, and you can see pixelated bits in the clouds. However, if I wasn't looking for it, I honestly probably wouldn't have seen it. Usually for headshot, all the other elements surrounding the doll would have distracted from her, but here I think the butterflies actually help lead the eyes towards her. Overall, this is amazing. And last, 11th, but definitely not least, is Ydona of @GLitchDolls.
My name is Ydona Spider, and I'm a proud alumni of Monster High. My photography style tends to involve a lot of bright and bold colors, but honestly I really just enjoy experimenting with lots of different aesthetics. If you look at @GlitchDolls on Instagram, you can see a lot of examples of these different styles, and a lot of inspiration from the vaporwave aesthetics. I think music is a major inspiration for any creative endeavor. I auditioned for this show because I thought it would be a good creative challenge. I thought I'd have the chance to do some photography and filming I might not have tried otherwise and stretch my creative skills.
Ydona, this is a great photo. I like the very limited color scheme and the pose. I just wish the photo didn't cut off the top of her head, as the theme is headshot. Also, it's a big rule of headshots not to cover your eyes, and these huge sunglasses are covering most of her face, which really took away from the photo. But the colors are great, the pose is great, and overall, I really like it. And now it's time for the rankings. Each doll will have the chance to put each photo in order from best to worst. The photo that ranks the highest will be the winner and receive immunity for the next round. I will choose a photo from the two that rank the lowest to be eliminated. So let's take a look at how the rankings went.
I'm going to be ranking my fellow competitors on their portrait work.
I think my favorite photo is mine, obviously.
Oh my gosh, everyone's so talented!
I straight up recognize Billy because she's very popular on AGIG right now. I don't think I recognize anyone else. But for headshot, I also thought it would be like acting headshot, you know what I mean?
For our next girl, which is London, color palette to me is very dull and like muted almost.
And of putting her in whatever liquid that is, it looks like it would be hard to wash out. I'm not sure, but
There's one extra slot.
Right? Wait, who am I missing? That can't be right. Oh, Sage. Oops, sorry.
Next I chose Sage. Again, this is what I would expect for a headshot. You got lower for me because the lighting is too dark for my liking.
Next is Sage. The contrast is very high.
I'm gonna put Gabriella above Sage, I think.
Also, I don't know what she's wearing.
was brave and, did a cool thing with the lighting.
I also voted with all the creativity of everybody's photos. Now everybody's photos were so cool.
I gave Miss Tidda 6th place only because I wanted more. I don't like the crop of this photo personally, and I feel like it's kind of a good photo for like Instagram, you know?
And then for 9th place, I would have to say, and excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but Aloha.
So for headshot, it just didn't work for me.
Ydona gets 5th grade.
8th place, I had Ydona.
Ydona for 9th.
I'm gonna put Ydona last.
And my last place photo was Ydona. I'm so sorry, but this photo just turned me off. Like I was saying, when I think of a headshot, I want to be able to look into your eyes.
I think I'm just gonna hit submit and that will be that. So
Yeah, there. Submitted! And I just thought everybody's photos were so good, and I wish nobody could be eliminated.
This week, London's gorgeous contrasty headshot came out in first, but Ydona and Luna ended up in the bottom too. Ydona, the theme this week was headshot. Your eyes were completely covered, along with most of your face, at least the parts that were in the frame. Luna, this week you didn't even submit an introduction video and you didn't look into the camera lens, which is pretty much a key part of headshots. I'm sad to see someone go, but it has to happen. The doll that I've decided to eliminate from the small star is Ydona.
I had a feeling I might be one of the first ones out when I saw everyone else's photos. I'm happy I was chosen to participate in the first place though. Good luck to everyone else moving forward.
Next time on The Small Star, the dolls are each paired with a designer brand and are asked to create a photograph that represents that brand. Which dolls will serve hot couture while others serve hot glue? Find out next week on The Small Star.